We got that Streets of Rogue soundtrack playing right now. Why is the order of my audio thingies here in the tray wrong? Yeah, whatever. I can still see the mic volume. Hi! Hello, welcome. I did go to comic books on Thursday, and then they've been sitting here unpacked since then. So we're going to rectify that. We're going to take a look at these things soon as I get the receipt out of here. And maybe let the music play for a little bit, because this is the Streets of Rogue soundtrack, which is a great soundtrack. It's a great game, and we're playing it in honor of the sequel, which has yet to come out. It's supposed to come out here in Q4, and it did not come out here in Q4. This is known as a bummer, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I saw the message you left on the Super Meat Boy video the other day. Oh, I will play. Oh, I forgot to respond, didn't I? I will play that video. Or actually, was that you? The name looks different. You're Chad113 here, but you're Chad113. Yeah, there. Whatever. I'll put that on the list like next time I'm playing Broforce, which will probably be sometime right after the new year hits. I am kind of on that Saints Row 3 grind set right now, man. That's like the only game I really want to play at the moment. I had no idea when I was like, oh, well, I'm going to go play Saints Row 2, that I was going to get sucked into the franchise so hard. Because it did. It just like pulled me. You're the same guy? Cool. It just pulled me right in. So I played Saints Row 3 like 12 years ago, and I beat it, and I had a great time. I spent like 10 hours playing it. And except for like the very last mission, I think I had a great time with everything I was doing. And I was like, oh, let me play Saints Row 2. I've owned this for like 15 years. I should probably play that. And I did. And it just made me want to go play Saints Row 3 afterwards. So I've been kind of sucked into that vortex on Twitch. I'm also waiting on the sequel to the game whose soundtrack we're listening to here. Hold on. Let me... Streets of Rogue. Here we go. Oh, I still got the demo in my Steam library. Cool. Pull that up here. Also, waiting on this to come out. It was originally supposed to come out in Q4 2024, and the release date slipped, and that's okay. I played the demo. I got a YouTube video of that, play what I did up somewhere. Good game. The demo was a lot of fun, man. I can't wait to see what shenanigans the full game will let me get up to, because what was there already was a hoot. The car driving was surprisingly good, much to my surprise. I did not expect that. I was dubious. Whoops. There we go. Give me a minute, and then we'll actually get started. Still working? Cool. Oh, and you had a question about... Hold on, maybe this is something we can answer. Do I have Broforce installed at the moment? I uninstalled a bunch of stuff in preparation for something that I haven't started yet. Oh no, Broforce is still open. Hold on. Or still here. So your other question was something about, like, background objects. It has been so long since I've been in the editor. I don't remember, but we might as well pull that up here. We might as well take a look at that. Let me mute background music. And let's see if we can get this to capture. There we go. I honestly do not remember how to make stuff in the level editor. It's been too many years since I did that one campaign. Or, well, I guess it wasn't even a whole campaign. It was just like a mission or something we did. Let's see. Do I even have my file? Probably don't. Okay, so let's just... New? Jungle's fine. This is fine. Name your campaign. This will be... Let's see. How do we put stuff in the background? Dude. I don't remember. Oh, I guess it's just you put the background elements in. Like that. And now there's a background back here. So if you want to put a building in, just build it out of these things. And we can put a foreground, earth in front. Like that. And then if I hit play. Oh man, playing on... I have no idea how to shoot with the keyboard. Hold on, controller? Yeah, so there's the background stuff. So yeah, there's just certain objects you can put in the background. Which I'm sure you probably figured that out by now, but... You mean the layer of the trees? Yeah, that's all just in those... There should just be objects that you can stick in the background all through here. Let's see, background, stone doodads, like whatever that stuff is. But trees, that's interesting. Because I don't see them. Wood background? No, that's literally wood. Trees, doodads? It's got to be in the doodad section. Those weren't in the other... So, yeah, here we go. Trees background. So now we can have trees behind these other objects that we've placed. I mean, it has some foreground objects too. So yeah, that's where it is. Like I said, it's been so long since I did this. I honestly did not remember. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Boom. So, something like that. I'm sorry, I was never big into actually making these stages. I made like 1, 2? I don't remember. I know I made 1, because wow, the game has just hung. Oh, there we go. I know I made 1, because I actually, like, posted it up and did a video or 2 on it. Let's see. Figured it out? Cool. Yeah, you probably figured it out way before I saw your comments. I didn't see those comments until I was looking at YouTube comments like late last night on my phone, and I was like, oh yeah, let me remember to look at those or respond to them when I get back to my computer. And then I didn't do anything today because it's Saturday. Your workshop files. Hey, I can look at that. Yeah, I do have 2. Yeah, they're both terrible stages. Don't play them. Oh, I should get that stream starting soon off of screen. Boom! Alright. Alright, I don't know that the rest of the stream is going to be particularly interesting for you since you're like hanging around for Broforce stuff, because we're going to talk about comic book stuff. Because that's like the other thing I do a lot of on the channel. I do game stuff, I do comic book stuff, and sometimes I make fun of movie trailers and things. which honestly is a lot of fun. Because, man, sometimes I watch a movie. I watch a movie trailer. It's just like, this trailer is so bad. I really should just spend tomorrow and read this dang book. It looks really nice. Which, I did a little thing where I flipped through some of the pages. You can go check that out if you want to. Let's see. Here we go. Now, normally, when I go to the comic book store, it's on a Wednesday, which is New Comic Book Day, because historically, Diamond Comics has put out its comic books on Wednesday. Diamond is no longer a monopoly, but it was for about 20 years. And so everybody kind of got used to Wednesday being New Comic Book Day. Why they picked that, I don't know. And I get my books at Graham Cracker Comics, and it's a chain. If you go to Graham Cracker on Wednesday, you get not one, not two, but 3 books for free. Now, Wednesday, if you don't remember, this last Wednesday was Christmas, so I did not go to the comic book store on Christmas because they ain't gonna be open. Instead, I went to the book on Thursday, and then I just left these books sitting here. So both books I got are actually these Ghost Machine comics, which I am way behind. I'm like, what, 5 issues behind on Red Coat and Geiger. And whatever the other books are, I haven't read the horror ones, which I don't know where they're at the moment. They're somewhere in this room. Like so much other stuff in my life, they're just in this room somewhere. I will never find them. I should just give up on reading these things. Anyway, I don't actually know. I think we started a new story arc in Red Coat because the last issue ended with what looked like that particular storyline getting wrapped up, and it looks like we're going forward through his history here. This dude was like a Revolutionary War soldier on the British side, and he got cursed or blessed, depending on how you want to look at it, with basically immortality. And so it looks like we're finally advancing, you know, to the, well, I guess we already were in the future, because at the last story arc, the point I had stopped reading at, he had met Albert Einstein, so that puts us like around 1900. So that's where this book is putting us, is around 1900. That's gotta be weird, man. Just imagine going through life, right? And you periodically just get stabbed in the face by someone, and you die. And, you know, you get better, and you just keep going, and so much in the world changes, you know? You start out in 1770 or whatever, truck on through to like 1900. Like, that alone is a tremendous change in the world. The political situation, language shifts. 1900 gets you to like the introduction of electricity, gas lights in the city. Like, this dude's life has got to have been a really weird one. But he's like a nobody. Like, the only thing he's got going on is the fact that he gets back up after he gets knocked down, like, every time. I remember the first story arc, and this maybe it's part of the same story arc, I don't know. I just remember seeing in the last issue, like the last page ended with what looked like we were wrapping that up. Although I should actually read the book and find out. But in the last story arc, he was like dealing with crazy, like the founding father cult or something. I don't know, man. I know he stole the magic from Ben Franklin, like whatever that means. Life is a little crazy. But I'm mostly interested in Red Coat because it somehow ties into the other books from this line. They got that timeline thing at the back of this thing. Let me flip through and find out. Yeah, see, they've got like this timeline thing here. So, like, there he is, and whatever he's doing has to fit into this line somehow. But the most interesting part of this, I think, for me anyway, is the Geiger stuff, because it's crazier. And I go a long way towards things being crazy. We've changed artists, which is weird. Because there was a time when all this stuff was done by Gary Frank and Brad Anderson. and now they're not even hardly involved in the book, so I don't know. But the art's still really nice. The glowiness of the Geiger character like still pops off the pages and all that, so that's pretty cool. Looks like he's back to fighting Nuclear Knights again. In fact, that's the one that's like his buddy that's hanging out with him. The Sancho Panza to his character. Rocket Felder. I didn't even see that in the store, man. It doesn't look like it fits into the story, like, just stuff at all. Yeah, they don't have the same little, like, checks up there that the other books do. And I don't see them on the timeline here. I don't know, man. Seems like they're putting out a lot of... Really? Blood orange coffee? Orange and coffee? I don't know if that's a flavor I'd like. Like a flavor combo I'd be into. So yeah, it sure looks like Tariq, aka Geiger, is totally killing his homeboy here. Typical comics, you know. We got people, and they always have to end up trying to kill each other. Also got like the preview books here, so we'll flip through those. I didn't get any free books today because it was not Wednesday when I went. Like I'm gonna go in on, you know, Saturday or on Christmas with comic books. So I've been in there on Saturdays before when they've done sales and stuff. I don't know, man. They're really pushing this Absolute universe. I hope it works for them, but I kind of feel like it's going to burn out the same way every other new product line that DC pushes goes. They all end up the same way. Oh, that's a cool cover. Bro, that almost makes me want to get that Atom book. I don't even like the Atom. Also a cool book, but why is Big Barda in the Birds of Prey? That doesn't even make sense. Oh my god, it actually is real. I mean, I saw like the preview thing on like some website, and everybody's been making fun of this. I can't believe this is actually real. This is actually in this freaking book. Oh, we're gonna get another short or something out of this. This is blowing my mind, man. How do you make a fart book? How? How? I don't even know, dude. You know, that actually sounds kind of fun. DC and Sonic the Hedgehog. It is being written by Ian Flynn. He's, I kind of know him. He's a friend of an old friend. That sounds kind of fun, actually. These are DC courtside these DC courtside variants are slam dunk. Are they putting out like another Space Jam movie or something? That doesn't even make sense. I like that Black Canary cover. Oh, actually, Batman Superman cover is pretty cool. I like what looks like a mecha seahorse. That's cool. Guy Fieri cameo variant? What? Oh my god, it's true! What the heck? Ah! Oh my gosh. The long-awaited second issue. Who's the artist? And neither of those people are super slow. Okay, well, I don't know. Whenever I see, like, long-awaited and it kind of implies that the thing took a long time, I just think, like, did Gary Frank draw this? Yeah, both DC and Marvel are both pushing all these facsimile editions because they're kind of cool. But at the same time, man, I don't think we need them. Like, it was way cooler when Marvel was doing those. The heck? What the flip? They were kind of cool when DC was or I'm sorry, when Marvel was doing those as like dollar reprints, I got a whole like cabinet downstairs full of their dollar reprint stuff that was all a ton of fun, because it's like, man, I never read this one weird book from the 70s. Like, this is too cool. But you know, then they were like, you know what, we can probably make more money if we charge full price for these things. And then they started doing that, and they're charging like $5 a pop instead of $1. It's kind of like, this is a 40-year-old comic. You should really just be giving reprints of this away to people. Yeah, okay, collected editions, whatever. That's fine. DC is offering retailers the opportunity to have an exclusive cover on any of the solicited titles in DC Connect. And more quantities, 1,000 copies. Retailers can also order a custom... This is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I gotta think about this a little bit longer. I might have something else to say. But I kind of like that. I mean, I don't like endless reprints and variant covers and stuff, because that's just... it's a money trap. But, you know, that is kind of cool that DC wants to actually work with retailers to do that. I think Dynamite. Like, that's kind of how Dynamite survives, is they're like, hey, Midtown Comics, how's it going, man? Can we get like 3 variant covers of this Vampirella book? And the Dynamite's like, you bet. Also, we'll throw in trade dress and non-trade dress variants for you too. Oh yeah, man, awesome. And then they turn around and sell those to people for like $50 a pop. So some interesting stuff in there. I'm not actually interested in the Hush sequel thing that they're doing. We kind of flipped right past that, didn't we? Where was DC Comics at? Or Detective Comics? Oh, it doesn't really say... Alright, it doesn't actually say in the book that that's like the Hush sequel, but there's totally like a Hush sequel coming up. And I'm totally not interested in it. Alright, this looks kind of cool. I mean, the Godzilla versus DC thing was kind of cool. Did I finish reviewing that? I don't remember if I finished reviewing that. Now we got DC, or I'm sorry, we got Marvel versus Godzilla. I'm game for this. I'm probably going to sign up for Godzilla versus all these things, because that's a hoot, man. You know what time it is? It must be clobbering time, since it's the thing. What if Mickey and Friends became the Fantastic Four? This is the kind of thing you can only do once Disney owns you. Yeah, I think I'm sold on this. Cover art by... Oh, the interior art's by J.R.J.R.? Yeah, I'm going to get that. I am going to get that for sure. That sounds so stupid that it's fun. Not really seeing much else in here that's kind of exciting me anymore. Most of the time, a lot of this stuff would have got me, like, hype. But Marvel has burned all my goodwill, man. I can't even get excited about X-Men comics. And that's sad. Like, I used to be super into the X-Men. I used to be super into Spider-Man. Because of the cartoons that they had going in the late 80s, early 90s. That's stupid, by the way. Eddie Brock is Carnage. That's just dumb. That's so dumb. Why can't we just call her X-23? Why does she have to have somebody else's name? Oh, they're bringing back Weapon X Team book again. Like, I should be super hype about this stuff, and it's not working on me. We're gonna flip through much quicker. Infinity Watch, like that would have got me hype a long time ago. Because I like the Infinity Gauntlet miniseries, Infinity Watch, the third series, which I'm blanking on the name of. Is it the Infinity War? Yeah, I think it's the Infinity War. Plus the Infinity Watch ongoing that existed. All that Marvel Cosmic stuff used to like suck me in and just be like, oh yeah. But right now, aside from the omnibuses, I just flip past because freaking frack, dude. Oh, that looks so good. You know? Aside from like these omnibuses that are kind of interesting looking, like the only thing that's kind of F Agatha. Who gives a bleep? F her. The only thing in this whole preview book that's kind of got me excited. Yeah, hold on. Predator vs. Wolverine was such a letdown. I've never... Well, no, that's not true. I have been more disappointed than that, but I have never been that disappointed in a book before. That asterisk, I have been. But it was just that bad that I want to make that statement. Like, such a letdown. It had a couple cool moments in it, but was mostly just kind of like, meh. Yeah, I think I'm only in this for this Godzilla stuff that they're doing. So I have to remember to mention that when I'm in the store. Which, this next Wednesday is New Year's, ain't it? Holy moly, did we just line up the holidays on, like, Wednesday to screw over comic books? Let me see if they're even going to be open. Grahamcrackers.com. Let's see. Stores? You guys open on New Year's? It doesn't say. I bet he won't be. I'll give him a call. I'll give him a call Wednesday and see if he's open. So that's the books I got today, or this week. Redcoat and Geiger, and that was it, man. Apparently there's one more book, but he had just gotten them in, so he hadn't unpacked the box. So I'll pick that up next week. Otherwise, we looked at the H.P. Lovecraft thing in another video. And one second, let me take my headset off. Alright, headset, get back on my head. Not a comic book. That's kind of cool. A novelization of The Dark Crystal. Great movie. This was a Christmas present, just like the At the Mountains of Madness book was. So, not really sure, how much I'm going to like it, but it does remind me that there is like a director's cut of The Dark Crystal out there that has stuff that's not in the theatrical release, where the Skeksis are speaking like some other weird language. And makes me think I should go track that down and check it out. I do got one other thing that... Actually, I got a couple things that are kind of cool. Let me grab them and just bring them over here so I don't have to keep taking my headset off. Hello, microphone. Hey, there we go. Now the mic's back. All right. Well, I killed the camera somehow, and now the microphone doesn't work. Let me see if I can't make the game capture window over here bigger. So this is Elgato's own software. I've done this before. Enter full screen. No, I want this window full screen. How can I do that? Ah! Well, you know what? Since we're apparently just going to have technical difficulties. Wait, it just did what I wanted. Now it's not. What the bleep? Can we go back to that full screen? No, no, it doesn't want to. Hey, there we go. All right, we could apparently just do this. So I'm going to be right back again. I swear, technology, man. Some of this stuff is so fragile. So other things I got for Christmas. I might have a copy of the Silmarillion in my basement, but I don't think so. I think I only ever read it, checked out from the library. And I used to have a copy of The Hobbit that was old, and so I got this one. Those are kind of cool. And then this was really neat. If I can pick them up. There we go. So I think it's like the whole trilogy of these Star Trek novels, which I don't read that many Star Trek novels. I'd rather read Star Wars. But sometimes these Star Trek books are kind of fun. So I got like this whole set of these Genesis Wave books, which sound kind of exciting. The last thing I got, and I'm probably going to end up doing a separate video just on this, because it looks really cool. And it's going to give me a chance to basically like nostalgia bomb, which is always a fun time. If I can dig out from from under all this stuff, is this. These Ultimania guides have just all kinds of stuff inside of them about the whatever game project it is. Square like puts one of these out for every one of their games, or every Final Fantasy game. So we got like all the scripts here and stuff, man. It's really phenomenal what's in this book. Some maps and things, super cool. Art elements and things like that. Like, this looks like a really fun time. I think I'm going to have a great time flipping through this thing and just seeing stuff. And that's it. I got a couple of boxes I got to unbox here, so we will do that off stream and then put up videos later. You all have a great time. Those are my books for this week. So take care of yourselves, have a great one, and hopefully your technology does not fail you like mine tried to do today. Bye-bye. We're going to do that thing where I mute the mic, where I speak English and say I mute the microphone, and let the music play for a little bit while there's a thumbs up. So take care.